Today we see account current, meaning an account current is a statement of transaction between two parties during a specified period. It is in the form of ledger account with debit and credit. It also shows the interest that is due or payable together with details of calculation of interest. Account current, it represents a running transaction between two parties for a specific period of time, and it includes interest received or charged on transaction. Then the two parties involved, one who prepared the account and the other for whom the account is prepared. Next, we prepare the account current in the following situation. When frequent transactions regularly take place between two parties, they prepare account current. It is prepared when frequent transactions regularly take place between two parties. The next, the case of consignment, consignee prepares it. A consignee of goods can also prepare an account current if the latter is to settle the account at the end of the consignment and interest is chargeable on the outstanding balance. Next, when frequent transactions occur between bank and customers, an account current also is frequently prepared to settle the transaction taking place between a banker and his customer. Next, in case of joint venture and co-venture is entitled to interest. It is prepared when two or more persons are joint venture and each co-venture is entitled to interest on the investment. Also, no separate set of book maintained for it. Next, methods of account current. The first one, account current, the help of interest tables. This method, the number of days for interest is calculated from the due date of each transaction to the date of rendering the account. This method, the interest is calculated at an agreed rate on each transaction for the number of days ascertained by the ordinary method. The next, the following steps are followed for preparing an account current. The first one, write down the heading of the account. The name of the party rendering the account will appear last and to whom it is rendered will appear first. The next thing, rule the account in the ledger. Then record each transaction in the appropriate side after determining whether the person to whom the account is rendered is to be debited or credited. Then insert the due date of each transaction. Then calculate the number of days from the due date of each transaction to the date of rendering the account, current statement, closing date, and insert it in the days column. Then the formula for interest calculation, interest equal to amount into number of days divided by 365 into rate of interest. Then find out the balance of the interest column and insert this balance in the amount column of the graded interest column side. Lastly, bring out the balance of the amount column. The next method, account current by means of products forward method. This method is almost similar to the above. In this method, the interest column is replaced by the product column. This method, the number of the days are calculated from the opening date of the account to the due date of the transaction. Steps are, as usual, first we write down the heading and rule the account in the ledger. The next thing, record each transaction in the appropriate side in the usual manner. Insert the due date of each transaction. Then calculate the number of days from the due date of each transaction to the date of rendering the account and insert it is in the days column. Then calculate the product of each transaction by multiple the days with the amount and insert it is in the product column. Then find out the balance of the product of the two sides. The formula for forward method for interest calculation, interest equal to balance of product divided by 365 into rate of interest. Then insert this interest in the amount column on the side other than which the balance of product appears. Lastly, bring out the balance of the amount column. The next method, Backward method. Under this method, the number of days for interest is calculated from the date of commencement of account current to the date of each transaction. This method also, the number of days are calculated from the opening date of account to the due date of the transaction. The next steps are, first we write down the heading and rule the account and ledger. Then calculate the number of days from the date of commencement of account current to the due date of each transaction. Then calculate the product of each transaction by multiply the days with the amount and insert it as a product column. Then determine the balance of amount column, multiple this balance by the number of days, whole term of the account. Insert this product in the product column of that side having lesser amount total. Find out balance of product the two sides. Then calculate the interest for backward method. Interest equal to balance of product divided by 365 into rate of interest. Then insert this interest amount column on the side with the balance of products appear. Finally, bring out the balance of the amount column. Last method, red ink interest. If the due date of bill is after the date of closing the account, when we charge no interest for that, we write the interest from the date of closing to the due date as red ink in the relevant side of the account current. This interest is known as red ink interest. It means if the due date falls beyond the closing date, interest should be deducted from the number of days by which the due date falls outside the accounting period. Generally, it is written in the red ink to warn the accountant. So it is called red ink interest.